In this video, I'm going to show you how to clone your voice using ElevenLabs step by step, very beginner friendly. By the end, you'll know the difference between instant voice cloning and professional voice cloning, what kind of audio you need, and how to use your cloned voice to generate voiceovers. I'm Erin from AI Academy. Let's get into it. What is ElevenLabs? ElevenLabs is an AI voice technology platform that allows you to generate realistic speech from text. Instead of recording narration manually, you can type a script and produce natural sounding voiceovers in seconds. What makes ElevenLabs stand out is how human the voices sound. The platform models pacing, tone variation, and emotion so the output feels more like real speech and less like traditional text-to-speech. Creators use ElevenLabs for YouTube narration, training videos, audiobooks, marketing content, and social media voiceovers. It gives you a fast, consistent way to produce high-quality audio without needing recording equipment or a treated studio space. What is voice cloning? So voice cloning is the process of creating a digital version of a voice that can read new text in the same tone and style. Instead of choosing a preset voice, you can train the system using a voice sample. Once it learns that voice, it can generate new narration that sounds like the original speaker. This means you can create voiceovers using your own voice even when you're not recording, or maintain a consistent voice across multiple videos and workflows. The quality of the clone depends heavily on the quality of the original recording. Clear audio, natural pacing, and minimal background noise produce the most realistic results. It's also important to only clone voices you own or have permission to use. Responsible use ensures that your content stays compliant and trustworthy. Now let's log into ElevenLabs. Go ahead and click the link below to create your own AI voice and start producing narration instantly. This feature lets you use a digital version of your voice so you don't have to record every video manually. It's especially useful for maintaining consistent audio, speeding up production, or creating content even when you can't record. So once you're logged in, you want to go ahead and click on voices on the left-hand side, and you'll see that there is an option that says create a voice. We're going to click on create a voice, and here you'll see multiple options. We are going to select instant voice clone. This option creates a digital version of your voice using a short recording sample and is the fastest way to get started. If you want studio level accuracy later, you can explore professional voice clone, but instant voice clone is perfect for most creators. So you have the option to either add an audio file or video file for the voice, or you can record it yourself. But today we are going to click record audio. If this is your first time, your browser may ask for microphone access. Enable microphone, allow this time. Awesome. So before you start your recording, take a moment to set yourself up for a clean sample. The quality of this recording directly affects how realistic your voice clone will be. So try to record in a quiet place where there's minimal background noise, and turn off any fans, air conditioners, or anything that creates steady hums. Even subtle noise can affect how accurately the system captures your voice, and speak into the same microphone you normally use if you have one. Consistency helps the clone match your natural tone and clarity. If you're using your laptop mic, that's okay. Just stay close enough so your voice sounds clear and full. As you speak, aim for a natural delivery. Don't exaggerate your tone or speak unnaturally. Imagine you're explaining something to a friend. The system performs best when it captures your real pacing and rhythm. Taking a few extra seconds to create a clean, natural recording will noticeably improve the accuracy and realism of your voice clone. You want to aim for at least 10 seconds, but 20 to 30 seconds produces better results, so it can read your voice better. So I'm just going to click start. It's going to count down. Hi, this is my voice sample for cloning. I am speaking clearly and naturally to help the system capture my tone and pacing. This is a video on how to clone with ElevenLabs, how to clone your voice with ElevenLabs. So that was around 20 seconds. Again, avoid whispering, shouting, or exaggerated delivery. One quick thing, after recording, you'll see your audio sample. You want to make sure remove background noise is enabled. If everything sounds clear, click ready, and this confirms your voice sample. Okay, I'm going to click play to make sure that it's working. Hi, this is my voice sample for awesome. So we are going to click next. Now you'll name and organize your new voice clone. So give it a clear name that reflects how you plan to use it. For example, you might choose something like Erin voice clone, YouTube narration, or tutorial voice depending on what you're using the audio for. If you create multiple voices later, descriptive names make it really easy to select the right one quickly. Below the name field, you can choose the language to match how you speak. This helps the system generate pronunciation and pacing more accurately. You can also add labels or a short description. While the step is optional, it becomes helpful as your library grows. For instance, you might label voices by purpose, tone, or project type. Taking a moment to organize your voice now keeps your workspace clean, and it makes your workflow faster as you create more content. We are going to click here and then select Save Voice. After saving your voice, ElevenLabs will show you a few ways you can start using it right away. You'll see options to generate speech using your clone, speak with your clone through an AI agent, or create narrated content inside a studio. For this tutorial, we are gonna click Generate Speech so we can test the clone immediately. You can also access the same testing area anytime by clicking Text to Speech in the left sidebar. So when the page opens, look to the panel on the right where the voice settings are located, and this is where you control which voice to use for generation. Make sure to change the voice selection to the clone that you just created. In my case, I am selecting Erin Voice Clone. This step is important. If you skip it, ElevenLabs will use a default voice instead of your clone. Once your clone is selected, any text you generate will use your voice. So next, you can type in a short sentence in the box. You can type a long sentence in the box. It's really up to you. You can test something simple like, hey, my name is Erin and this is my clone voice. But once your text is ready, you want to generate speech. In just a few seconds, ElevenLabs produces audio using your clone voice. So we're going to click Generate Speech.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're taking a look at a tool that can save creators hours of recording time. Instead of setting up a microphone, dealing with background noise, and re-recording mistakes, you can generate clean, natural sounding narration in minutes. This makes it easier to stay consistent with your uploads and focus more on creating content.
So I noticed that the pronunciation is pretty spot on, but you can always adjust for better results. So if the voice sounds slightly off on the first pass, that's completely normal. Voice cloning often needs a little fine-tuning to match your natural delivery. So on the right side, you'll see settings that controls how the voice sounds. If the speech feels rushed, you can try lowering the speech slightly so the pacing feels more natural and easy to follow, but I found that it was pretty accurate. If the delivery sounds too flat or monotone, you can also reduce the stability setting just a little bit. Lower stability allows for more variation and emotion, while higher stability creates a smoother, more consistent tone. If the voice doesn't sound close enough to you, increase the similarity setting. So you can make it 100. So this helps the output stay closer to the tone and characteristics of your original recording. You can also turn on speaker boost to improve clarity and presence, which can make the voice sound fuller and more polished. And after making adjustments, click Regenerate Speech to hear the difference.
Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're taking a look at a tool that can save creators hours of recording time instead of setting up a...
So as we can hear, small changes can have a noticeable impact. That sounded a lot more like me. So don't hesitate to test a few variations. You can repeat this process until the voice sounds more natural and matches your preference. Once the voice sounds right to you, you're finished. Your clone voice is now ready to use for videos, narrations, tutorials, training content, or any project where you want consistent, professional audio without recording every single time. From here, you can generate narration whenever you need it, export the audio for your video editor, or continue refining delivery settings based on different projects. Many creators keep one primary clone for narration and generate audio on demand as they produce new content. So this helps maintain a consistent sound across videos while speeding up production. If you ever want to improve accuracy later, you can upload a cleaner or longer sample to refine the clone. At this point, you have a working voice clone that you can use anytime. So when should you actually use voice cloning? This feature is most useful when you want consistency, speed, and flexibility in your workflow. Who this is best for? Voice cloning is especially valuable for creators who produce content regularly. If you run a YouTube channel, create online courses, publish training materials, or manage content for clients, this can save significant production time. It's also useful useful for faceless channels, explainer videos, and teams that need consistent narration across multiple projects. However, if your content relies heavily on personality and real-time emotion, like vlogs or storytelling, recording your voice may still feel more authentic. Common mistakes to avoid. So there are a few common mistakes that can affect clone quality. The biggest one is recording in a noisy environment. Background sounds, echo, or poor microphone quality can make the clone sound less natural. Another mistake is speaking unnaturally during the recording. If you exaggerate your tone or speak too directly, the clone may reflect that same delivery. It's also important to use the same microphone and environment. If you record additional samples later, consistency improves accuracy. Finally, remember to only clone voices you own or have permissions to use. Responsible use protects both you and your content. Now let's look at pricing so you know what to expect as you start using ElevenLabs. When you open the pricing page, you'll see multiple tiers, and they're all designed for different levels of content creation, from testing the tool to producing voiceovers at scale. The free plan gives you monthly credits to generate voiceovers and explore the platform. This is perfect if you want to test quality, experiment with voices, or create occasional narration without entering your payment details. Then there's Starter. So Starter adds more credits and introduces commercial usage and additional features. This tier works well if you're publishing consistently and want reliable voice generation for regular videos. Creator is designed for creators producing content frequently. It increases monthly credits, unlocks higher quality audio output, and supports more demanding workflows. Pro offers a large jump in credits and performance. This tier is built for heavy usage agencies and creators producing narration at scale. Then we have Business and Enterprise. So for teams and organizations, these plans add collaboration tools, voice cloning capabilities, and enterprise level support for large production pipelines. If you're just getting started, the free plan is enough to test the quality and build your workflow. If you're publishing weekly or running a channel, the Starter or Creator provides the consistency that you need. If you're producing content for clients or at a high volume, Pro or Business tiers gives you the capacity to scale. And that's how to clone your voice using ElevenLabs. Once you set this up, you can generate narration anytime without setting up a microphone or recording multiple takes. Whether you're creating tutorials, scaling a content workflow, or building a faceless channel, voice cloning gives you a faster and more consistent way to produce professional audio. If you want to try ElevenLabs for yourself, use the link below to get started and follow along with the steps that we covered. If this video helped you, make sure to like and subscribe for more practical guides on AI tools, content creation, and creator workflows. I'm Erin from AI Academy. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.